Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Face Time with the Schnackys. Travis Piper and Frank Russell.
Thank you, one and all. So glad you could be with us tonight for another night with the Schnackys. Just one housekeeping comment before Frank gets us started tonight. For those of you who know my face, I should explain that it's a bit crooked temporarily due to some recent surgery. All is good, getting better every day. It's just that my smile is only half recovered, but that's okay, and time will cure all ills. And with that, take it away, Frank.
Thank you, Travis, and good evening, everybody. I'm glad you could join us. I know many of you heard about how Travis and Kathy Piper were quote drafted to do a show here at St. Catherine's. Well, my story is a little bit similar. We were at church in 1981 when Monsignor Schnacky made the announcement about the play. And even though my wife and I had decided we would be interested in getting involved, Tina Gregoric, who went on to play Lily, the beautiful cloak model, came up to me and said, with a mustache like that, you should really try out for the villain. So, Travis, I looked at her and said, my reputation must precede me. Anyway, let's take a look at tonight. Travis and I are going to share some of our favorite clips from our favorite shows, Drama and Villainy. So our first clip is from the 1986 show, of course, Finishing Heart. And,
so melodramatic.
It shows the villain making his entrance and being confronted by one of our great character actors, Dick Schoen. So let's take a look at that clip now.
This weather's as changeable as a woman's mood and just as unreliable.
Classic misogyny. Slinking.
Where is everybody, I wonder? I ain't gonna be taking no nap. Maybe just about fine. Are you looking for somebody, mister? Well, here, Abernathy. What are you doing around this part of the country, you low-down snake in the grass? Why, I knew you'd be delighted to see me, of course, but I didn't expect such an elaborate display of hospitality. Why, you polecat, what are you doing here?
And then from there on, he goes to start to blackmail the character. Classic villain. Travis, we find in many of the melodramas the foil is the fact that the villain has been married. And so this next clip is from the same show, and we discover his first wife.
What delayed you, Muriel?
Yes.
I expected you here yesterday.
Well, is this the way a husband greets his wife when he hasn't seen her for 4 weeks?
Audience does not like that.
I told you to meet me here. I stressed the need for haste. We must work fast.
But aren't you glad to see me? You're not acting at all romantic.
This is neither the time nor the place for romance. We have other fish to fry.
Oh, all right. What do you want me to do?
This place is heavily mortgaged, and the money is kept here in the cupboard in a tin box.
Are you sure the money is there?
Of course I'm sure. I overheard old man Abernathy and his wife talking about it.
Are you going to break?
After this, we're going to take a look at some of the exaggerated emotions. I know if you notice with the villain there, he's like really always extending his arms and really reaching out. But this next one from Dirty Work at the Crossroads, I want people to focus on Mommy Q and her description of how she escaped being murdered, and especially on her exaggerated swimming. Don't you love those exaggerated?
Yeah. Oh,
Well, of course, she's dying.
always does such a great
And the
job.
audience is just eating it up.
Yeah.
Of course, the people, our audience will also notice as we look at various clips, our video does improve.
Yes.
You'll note
Like this
the next two
one.
clips are the timing of the hero to defend the heroine from the dastardly villain. And So these become a lot of fun because the audience really, really jumps in and has a ball with it.
I got a hot dog stand.
Oh, I forgot I skipped the hot dog stand.
Yep.
You're absolutely right.
Here we go. This is from our 2002 show, Clowns, Browns, and Upside Down Frowns, which was we wrote the script ourselves. Sam Olney does such a cute job as the hot dog salesman here. That's his wife, Paula. The little girl in a few years will be one of our heroines. Did a beautiful job, Gracie Elliott.
Oh, and pay attention to how subtle they use Sam's stage name. They all call him Frank until the very last character.
Oh, you're right.
What do you say, Mr. M? No, thanks, Frank. But say, isn't it a beautiful day?
Hi, Mr. M. Hi, Mr. Furter.
Hello, Ellen. Hello, young lady.
That young lady is now in the police force in Greece, I believe.
Okay, now we can go up to
Right.
1982, our very first melodrama, and how the hero breaks in twice to save his girlfriend, our lovely little heroine, Purity.
Purity Dean.
Yep.
Stand back there, girl. I can feel myself losing my temper today. Now, you shall marry me and in a church today.
Yay!
Notice how innocent the villain sort of walks away.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. What, me?
Yeah.
Now, this is where Kathy was wonderful in her exaggerated emotions.
Yeah.
And the audience goes crazy.
I got the biggest kick out of the audience. This was their first time ever seeing a melodrama, and they really got into it.
And notice the popcorn on the floor.
Yeah. Cute, cute, cute.
I love the way Kathy as Purity Dean looked at that gun, too.
Right.
So now we've got a close-up. This is now in 2016, where a much older and heftier villain has the femme fatale trying to marry him.
You'll notice the video quality gets a lot better as the years go by.
What a pleasure! You always have to butter them up when you want them to do something sinister.
Oh, Ben, my love, is there anything at all that you need me to do for you, darling?
Why, yes, there is. Don't I?
The queen of
always have to
exaggeration.
do my
Yes.
duties to me.
Oh, and I love it. What's your poisonous plan this time?
And the classic P words. Just
Yeah.
spit in the eye.
Wipe it.
Oh, and here we are
Wipe it out of
teaching.
my eye.
Here's Travis teaching how to. It's a good example of both interacting with the audience and teaching a villain to laugh.
Villainess. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, villainess.
Villainous is supposed to have a low, rooty, seductive laugh that drives men wild.
What does it sound like?
Well, I can't do it. I know that. But, you there, man. Yes, you. You're the blank kind of woman that just might have.
This was our director Kathy's idea to get the audience involved.
If you just stop laughing, you can laugh. Please, Mr. Low. Over. Perhaps you would care to give us a low, roady, Seductive. You, sir. We need a laugh. Roll forward. Yes, ma'am, please. Oh, oh.
Oh, dear. You never know what you're going to run into when you go into the audience.
Oh, yeah, it's
Good,
always a
good,
hoot.
good.
Well, now we're going to
Yeah.
look at a little bit about Boy Meets Girl, a classic melodrama coming together with Marty Wheeler and Mary Hayden.
Yes. He is smitten.
Evening, ma'am. You're Mr. Hillary's widow, ain't you?
Yes, I am. And you?
I work down at the factory. My name's Fairfax Kisselberg.
Fairfax Kisselberg. What a distinguished name.
Well, I'm glad you like it, ma'am. Yeah, she's pretty. She reminds me of the wildflowers that grow on the side of the mountains.
Have you worked at the factory long, Mr. Kisselberg?
Ever since I was a boy. Started in by punching holes in Swiss cheese. Been doing it ever since.
How poetic. You must be very strong.
Not as strong as some of the cheese we make.
Oh, Mr. Kisselberg, where are you?
I have to go now. Sure hope I see you again sometime. Excuse me, ma'am.
Now another
This
love
next
struck.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, another love struck couple, and this is 8 years later, and the girl this time is the daughter of Marty that you just saw in the previous clip, Amy Colburn, my son Brian Piper, and they are stricken, smitten.
But there's not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful morning.
Yes, it is. Now. If that wasn't thunder and lightning, I've been struck by love. One look at this girl melted my heart faster than a scoop of ice cream dropped on hot asphalt.
What is the cause of this strange sensation I feel near my heart? Did I pop a corset today? Or is this love?
Forgive my manners. My name's Robin Baskins.
Mellow. Marcia Mellow.
Cute.
Now this one is some classic shtick with you as the villain and Dick Schoen as Mookie.
Right.
I brought with me a disguise. It will conceal me utterly. No one will be the wiser that Monroe Murgatroyd has returned to his former haunts.
This is a classic melodrama, secret disguise.
Oh, Billy, finally come through. A double yoker.
So he finally got the egg from the chicken, and he's going to put it in a very special
I'll play a
place.
little trick on him and test my disguise at the same time. Young man, come here.
Why, who's that old gaffer? Never saw him around here before. Must be a stranger in these parts.
Notice where he
who you
put the
be, old
egg.
gaffer?
Just a poor old man who's lost his way. Ain't so young and spry as I used to, by cracky.
Well, where do you hail from, stranger?
Over yonder.
Over New Haven way. Be you one of those Smith brothers from the cough drop factory?
I've seen
There
that a
goes
million
the egg.
times and it still makes me laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this is going to take a little more of a setup, this next clip, because this was an homage to the Marx Brothers by our own writer, Chris Carosa. In fact, we had many of the younger cast members watch some old Marx Brothers movies so they could get a sense of this kind of humor, and so they could understand it as well. The whole show is full of Easter eggs that you had to come back and watch over and over again to find them all. The scene really is a scene within a scene and really doesn't advance the plot, but once you see it, you'll understand why it's there. And the comedic theory behind it is the mini scene uses the theory of three jokes to stoke the audience. Despite the first two jokers letting some air out, through a lot of laughs. It's really a cute scene. The point where actually it gets serious in the history of the Old West. But in the third and final joke that ultimately releases the audience pent-up tension is with a really cheerful gag and pun.
Say, I saw you take that card from your sleeve. You
It's one of our best sets ever.
Calm down, Jed. He's just talking.
I ain't just talking. I'm calling you out.
Hey, would you two poker players hold it down over there? Can't you see I'm busy pitching woo here?
Sit down, boys. It's just a game.
It ain't just a game. This here varmint is just spoiling my reputation. And a man ain't nothing without his reputation. You accepting my challenge, or you just gonna gam? Yeah. First they call me a cheater. Now you call me chicken. Why I go?
Hey, wait, hold it down, fellas. I'm serenading my sweetheart here. Let's show a little respect, huh?
Wrong.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking to him. Excuse me.
Hold on, Dad. We've never seen this guy before. He might be the fastest draw in the West.
Well, we're just gonna have to find out, ain't we?
Well. Looks like you two boys want to provide us with some free entertainment. Well, in that case, we're going to have to do this by the book. You stand right over here. And you stand right here. Now, on the count of 3, you're going to draw. Hold it. Folks, I'm mighty sorry you got to see this, but this is the West, and, well, the West has got to do what the West has got to do. Stand back, and for crying out loud, everybody try to stay low. You might want to keep that advice, too. Ready? 1, 2, 3, draw!
Done! I drew a bunny.
It's very nice. How about you?
Well, I ain't done yet. There! I know it ain't no good, but I just wanted to hurry up and get her done.
What is it?
Nothing, just a picture of the ceiling.
The ceiling? Well, who's this old guy with the beard?
Oh, I know it ain't no good, but that's supposed to be the Lord Almighty.
The Lord Almighty, huh? Well, it looks like he's pointing at something down in this corner.
Oh, I must have messed it up. He ain't pointing at nothing. You see that other guy there in the picture?
Oh, yeah, now I see it. It looks like the Lord Almighty's finger is almost touching the finger of the other guy. Hey, who is that other guy anyway?
Well, that's supposed to be Adam. I know it ain't no good, but it's supposed to be a metaphor for creation.
Now, don't feel bad. I think it's really cool. All right, everybody.
Regular Michelangelo, that guy.
Creation. Well, then, by unanimous decision, the winner is the creation.
Now, wait a minute for a minute. I drew first. My bunny should be the winner.
Now, if there's one thing we've learned in the real West, the fastest draw almost always loses. And do you remember why?
I know, because he doesn't take the time and concentrate.
Say, Padre, how about we put that there drawing up in the church?
No, me doctor. We've already got all the artwork we need.
Okie dokie. But what about that there second church we built?
I'm sorry that one is also filled. And in fact, I think nearly all of our churches are filled with art. Let me think. As I recall, Steve, as I remember, there's some room on the ceiling of the 16th chapel.
Grown.
So, you know that's coming, but you wonder how the actors can manage to maintain their seriousness with the light of all the comedy that they know is coming. Now, this serious demeanor allows for the comedy to be delivered as a stark contrast, almost shocking the audience into guffaws and laughter. So, Frank, how did you manage to keep a straight face while you were setting up for this great pun?
Well, there's three aspects to that in my mind. And number one is the amount of time we put into rehearsals. I mean, that all looks like very smooth and natural, but there's a full 6 weeks of rehearsals before we get to the first show. And it takes a lot of practice to get there. So you've had time to go through these jokes and laugh a lot and goof around as you're making them. The other thing that helped me a lot was having that teacup prop and being a good Irish priest. You know what he had in that cup? It wasn't coffee. And thirdly, if you notice, I had an immediate escape route. As soon as the pun was out there and hung out in the air, I was gone. So those three things together, I could go backstage and laugh my tail off because it was really a funny little pun.
Very cute. All right, so that wraps up what we're calling part one of Act One, and now we're moving on to Act Two, or Part Two of Act One, which we've titled simply "Being Villainous." So we're going to take a look at a few other clips of things that villains need to know.
One of
So the
them
very
is
first
how the
one-
villain moves.
Yep. Yeah.
So this was 1992.
I'll get the rest of it soon enough.
This is a classic villain hiding technique.
Why, he's very slow.
Yeah.
Just thirst.
Nobody
Even though
knows
it's
he's
blatantly
there.
obvious, no one ever is aware that he's there listening in on their conversation.
I always thought Joe was one of our great slinkers as far as moving around.
Yeah, he had a knack.
Yeah. Cute.
And next we're
one
coming
is
up
one
with
of these
the repeat lines.
Yeah.
What a miserable day. The sun is out. The birds are singing. The birds are singing! I hate it when that happens.
Audience always loves that.
This next one's a classic, Travis, with you playing with the audience. It's one of the best examples of how the villain can break that fourth wall.
Yeah, that was fun. It just was impromptu. It just happened. Our villainess there was the little girl, and 15 minutes ago when she walked across the stage. Now she's a grown young lady. So we'll get a little audience competition going here.
And
I don't know if I ever got to continue. Good.
right. Where'd we go?
I went black.
I'm still here.
All right.
Well,
okay. This
oh,
next one.
and don't forget the popcorn.
That's right. Yeah, always comes in. Never know.
I have over women. Why, Pansy Payne is the only
More audience reactions.
who has ever opposed me. Once the Payne fortune is within my grasp, she shall get
And
on
more
her knees
slinking.
and beg my forgiveness.
Yes.
And I didn't even have to dye my mustache then.
She shall.
Cute.
Oh boy.
Okay, looks like we're back to you and Mo.
Yeah, and the classic
More
P-word
popcorn.
eye splash.
Pansy Payne has
Yeah.
TV for a far different reason.
What do you mean?
Sometimes it's great just to wait.
Jealousy into this spiteful female heart.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh boy.
So, now you the big death scene. Oh, terrible. In slow motion, no less.
heart after that with my eyes crossed.
Always got to blow the smoke from the tip of the gun.
Yep. Regardless of how you used it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the dog,
Yeah,
but
your
this
big
is a great
insult.
insult scene. This is a classic villain insult.
Dog's breath. Oh, sorry to interrupt your beauty sleep.
Somebody obviously interrupted her.
What Mrs. Katz just called. She said to tell you that she's on her way to pay a little visit.
And Mo did,
Hey.
if you notice, if our audience notices how Mo paused while he did the aside, that's because she's no longer part of the
Yes.
scene when the villain is talking to the audience at that point.
That's right. Classic melodrama. All
And
right.
here's a
this
great
next one.
entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Gets a lot of build up there.
tomorrow evening for one performance only.
And show that's just come to town, so he's now being introduced to the gang, the townsfolk.
Sensational snake oil salesman, known to his friends and colleagues as Brother Snake, but known to the rest of the world as Professor Sirius Snake
The villain always bigger than life.
There you go.
Well, the villain is also classically misogynistic, and these next two clips that one goes after the other, they're a little bit backwards, but they're a lot of fun and really show the terrible humor that we use.
And what is your problem? You did not follow the code. That's right. It specifically says that we representation.
That's the sign with 2 lines.
It is equal. Aren't 2 women as good as 3 men?
I guess so.
Women so easily fooled. That's why I'm chairman of the board of villainy. Well, now that we have fulfilled our end of the bargain, shut up, ladies. We don't have all day. If you had time to leave, you had time to plead.
Now, this next one, I love the reference to themselves.
Yeah.
Hello, villains here.
Villains here.
Anyway.
Oh, dear. So, Frank, these are some great
a lot of
examples.
fun.
Yeah, these are really great examples of things that villains need to know. And I really love the audience laughter throughout. Everybody seemed to be having a good time, which is what it's all about. So now we're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll turn it back over to Andrea and Patrick while we get ready for Act 2 about typical melodrama lines and characters. And have we ever had characters over the years? And now for that commercial
Absolutely.
break.
Imagine yourself communicating with a difference. Pan-Dimensional Solutions helps you do this. Whether live spectator events, taped broadcasts, or real-time audience-engaging programs, you can benefit immediately from the tools Pan-Dimensional Solutions will share with you. Do you want to make a difference? Contact us at pandimensional.com.
Hi, honey, I'm home. Here's the mail.
What's this, Jane sees? A very large insurance bill from Large Lizard Insurance Company. Jane's angry and shouts at Dick about the high bill. Dick is angry and shouts at Jane about the high bill. Jane suddenly gets an idea. Why not call the good people at J.D. Chapman Agency? They'll help us out. Jane talks on the phone while Dick listens. Jane's happy with what give them better coverage. Dick is happy too. The good people at JD Chapman Agency can take care of everything. Why don't you be like Dick and Jane and contact JD Chapman Agency at 315-986-4062. Or if you're like Dick, he prefers using the interweb and types in jdchapmaninc.com. Dick and Jane live happily ever after.
Each week, our community makes history. Each week, you make history. And each week, there's only one source to turn to for the first take on history. You know what that is? Subscribe to the Sentinel right now to discover the history being made in your own backyard. The Menden Honey Falls Lima Sentinel. More than just your news, it's your history.
Hey, here we are. Hi, Andrea.
Hi, I was just reading Zoom.
You have your
My
mic on. How awesome.
My
Yes.
mic is supposed to be on.
It is on.
Is it there?
I was
Okay.
just teasing you.
Okay,
They don't
thanks for
know that
teasing.
you never have it on usually.
I'm really bad with the mic not being
Yeah.
on and being on and you know, I'm supposed to, you know, I'll take one for the team every time. So it's so great to see you. We haven't seen each other in a week.
Good way, look. That way.
In this way. Yeah, that way. Hi. That's right here. Okay. Hi. So anyway, how's everything going?
Everything's going good.
Get every single show in because that would just be crazy. But it's a way for
We
us
do
to
crazy very well, though. So
we do.
maybe we
do.
could do it.
I know you. Don't give me any ideas because I'll make you do it. So this is the thing. So we are just so happy that you're here, and the people that we miss the most are the audience. We miss the audience. We miss you. I love seeing everybody on Zoom. You're welcome, Anne. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Marilyn. Everybody out there. Brendan, Ken. Everybody's there. And we are, and Dave Chandler, of course. And we are totally like, you know, missing you. And we promise that in February 2022, we will be back. So we have a couple things. Schnackys are all about food. What are we giving away tonight? What are we giving away?
Probably food.
Yes.
Oh, Parkside Pizza. That's right. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Only
Don't you like the little
Pizza
hint there on the
Bloomfield.
screen? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yes, I see.
Yeah.
And how do they contact us to win, Andrea? You explain it much better than I do.
So this is only for our live show. So if you're if you're watching us live right now, you're eligible. And all you need to say in the Zoom chat is "I want pizza," and you will be put in the raffle, and we'll pull a name. If there aren't too many people on FB and YouTube, but if you're on Facebook, comment and share. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe and make a comment in the comment section, and you'll be eligible as well. And we will have the name of the winner at the end of the night. This is Parkside Pizzas in Bloomfield. And so you might not be from Bloomfield. You might be from California or Mexico. That's okay. If you know somebody that you want to give a meal to, go for it. Like, that's cool. But we have a lot of great, Parkside was very generous. It is a large pizza, 2-topping. It is a dozen wings and 2-liter soda or pop, whatever you call it. It's all good. And also, do you like what you see? Do you have aspirations to be a villain? Do you like to be booed at? Do you like to throw popcorn at people or have people throw popcorn at you? Please join us next year. It would be great to have you. Go on mscptheater.org and we will, click the join us button and we'll get your contact information and we will be happy to contact you. And also, Patrick, we talked about our stage last week and the week before and how we want to bring quality theater to our lovely audience. So if you're finding in your heart to donate something, our tickets are $12, $10 to $12 a piece. You can donate that, or you just say a prayer or send some good vibes. Either way, go on mscptheater.org if you are feeling the need to donate or the desire to donate, I should say. Not really the reason why we're here, but hey, it's a great group, right?
Well, absolutely. And we can always use the money to upgrade our stage, our lighting, our audio, because we got some old equipment we could really use an upgrade. So if you guys could give us a few bucks, we really appreciate it, because we want to give you the best presentation we can, and we need a little technological help to do that, like any place. So yeah, please think about it. And like Andrea says, join us if you'd like what you see. It is a lot of fun. It's a good way to pass the winter. And you don't have to be somebody that's been on stage before. You could be brand new, like I was at one time. I think we all were at one time, honestly. But you don't have to have been on the stage before or done anything around the theater. We could find a place for you. So please drop us a line, and let's start a conversation. And next year, when we do get back on stage, which we will, even if we have to defeat COVID ourselves, we'll do it. Am I right? Right.
That's right. We're going to totally do everything we can to be on stage. Yes.
That's
Because
right.
we miss you guys. You guys are the reason why we do this. So even if you can't join us in our audience. We'll give you a big hug. We might have to wear a mask, but it's fine. We could do like a little elbow bump.
Right.
Anyway, we got to go because Frank and Travis are like really excited about Act 2.
Okay.
So
We are chomping at the bit here, right, Frank?
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait. We're going to do some more of the
There you go.
similar things that we've showed before, but classic melodrama lines and characters. So let's go back and look again at that repeat line that makes everything so much fun to listen to.
I will not permit you to go out this door. Listen to the thunder. Listen to the thunder. But that's all over and done with now. Come, Purity. Fly away with me. There's the thunder
Dude,
And
this
similarly,
next one, go ahead.
oh, no, you
Yeah. All right.
And this is
that's all
after
right.
we rehearsed.
There you go. Yeah. Who needs rehearsal? This next one is so cute because the gag line is "Unhand me, you villain." Well, what's a cute way to make that funny? Watch this.
What do you mean? What fresh villainy are you up to?
I mean that the man you look to for protection is locked in his pickle factory with a time bomb ready to blow him to smithereens!
I must run to him. Get the time.
Nothing can save him now, my proud beauty! Oh, Purity, Purity, come, fly away with me. I'll dress you in silks and satins and cover you with diamonds forever.
Unhand me, you knave! The very sight of you kills me.
Unhand me. Oh yeah, I should be holding your hands. That's cute. That's
classic.
cute.
And here now making up for lost time is a great little punchline for the clock not working correctly.
Yeah. Listen to the chime.
It's 6 o'clock.
I didn't hear anything.
Wait, shut up. Listen to the chimes. It's 6 o'clock. Oh, well, we know it's 6 o'clock. Now, as I was about to say.
And then the chimes start. They don't strike 6.
Well, maybe it's making up for lost time.
There you go. Oh dear. Okay, and I believe this next one is about finding a piece of rope, and we've used this several times. Where the comment is, you need a piece of rope to tie somebody up, and the rope just magically appears. Whoop! That was a quick one, but yep.
Yeah, we lost part of that, didn't we?
We did the beginning anyway, but that's okay. Oh, you'll love
Here's
this
another.
one, Frank.
All right, well, this is another classic melodrama exaggeration, and again, melodramas tend to be a little bit misogynistic, and here it is. Let's see it and react.
Who will comfort me in my darkest hour?
audience just jumps right in.
They just flip over that. Yeah, I love it, love it.
This next one with this was Carol Camisso's first time on stage, and she's a very quiet and lovely individual. And she comes on stage with that quiet and demure little aspect of life, and then just blows the audience away.
Why, Sarah Abernathy, I haven't seen you for ever so long. Where have you been keeping yourself? Why, well, I could be better and I could be worse. You know how it is. I have my good days and my bad ones. Of course, with things being as they are, I have to keep on the go morning, noon, and night. But I didn't come here to talk about myself. I just detest folks that talk about anything but themselves, don't you? I hear you have new girls staying with you. That's so, ain't it?
So unlike
It
Carol.
just cracks me up every time. I can't help it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, dear. Okay, this next one, How Like a Woman. Oh, boy. I'm not sure I have anything to add to this other than
Hey, Cat, you still have the
okay.
$200 that I gave you, haven't you?
Oh, yes, I forgot all about that.
Oh, how like a woman.
Whoa.
The same thing. This next one with Hines and Mo is hysterical.
Where'd you find this out, Tony?
Only I dare tell him the truth. But I must not. I dare not. Lucius, you mustn't ask me. You mustn't give me an answer, for I cannot give you one. I must remain that saddest of creatures, a woman who is speechless.
Why, you're the first speechless woman I ever met.
Again, the poor women in the play, but they do make up for it over time. And now we're going to be looking at some of the classic eye splash with the P word saying "Pah," and then
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, my love, is there anything at all that you need me to do for you? Darling!
Why, yes, there is. Don't I always ask you to do my dirtiest of deeds?
Oh, and I love it. Plan this time.
Poisonous plan. Oh, dear. Okay, and then once again, Mo, the femme fatale.
Once you're a wealthy widower, you can marry the woman who you really love. Me!
Oh, Hilda! No, not here! What? If she ever come in,
comes Horace. This is another great entrance when Paula Olney's Mrs. Hookworm comes in.
Yeah, this was Paula's invented character.
Don't you go into my kitchen. I want to talk to you.
Coming, go. This is the ravishing Mrs. Hookworm.
Don't be, you old buzzard. I want my money and I want it now.
Well, I came up to give it to you this morning, but you weren't here.
Well, I went to the beauty parlor.
Too bad they were closed.
Too much fun.
Oh, this is one of my favorite, because we have the chicken in the melodramas quite often, and we'll see more about that later. But this one where the heroine, who is now a doctor, kicks the villain, runs off, the villain shoots, and all of a sudden, the chicken appears.
Wings from moths to watch them squirm.
Run, Nellie! Run into the woods and
My poor wife, she lost it. She absolutely cracked up and was laughing so hard she had to turn around.
Good shot. That's just the first of several chicken little pieces we've got here for you. All right.
Yeah, this
the
one is an
next
old
one-
video too. Yeah, this one's an old video. So see if you can see where the chicken it comes in.
Ah, yes, this is a vision test.
Well, it's all over, folks. Won't have to worry about Duckworth bothering anybody anymore. You mean he made good his getaway? No, that explosion we heard blew care of Dawson's pet chicken.
There's the chicken.
There, yep.
Cute. Okay. In fact, the chicken got so famous, we actually made this little montage of all kinds of little chicken bits put together. So enjoy.
Oh, chicken parts.
Chicken parts. You never know where that chicken's going to show up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cute. Okay, let's
You want
see,
to talk
where
about
are
this
we
one, Travis? Because you
now?
really invented this gag.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, we had in our early years, we had this one beautiful cape that somebody had made for us. Well, this show that we did, it was a terrible storm outside, so everybody coming in had to be wearing a cape. So let's have everybody wear the same cape in, hang it on the hook, and then magically before the next person has to come in, the cape would just disappear.
The routine of the Cape Caper really got the audience involved. At the opening of the 1992 show, our 10th year, pure as the driven snow, there is a cape on the hat rack inside the door. Then, ever so delicately, the cape is removed from the rack by an unseen hand. Within a few minutes, the heroine enters and hangs up her cape. Now, more of our exciting story continues for a few minutes, then, once again, the cape disappears. A few minutes later, our dastardly villain appears, wearing the same cape, of course.
And every
Story's
time it
getting
happens,
really good
more
now.
and more of the audience
Villain
catch on
does
to the
his
gag,
thing
and it
for
just
quite a while, and
everybody's
then,
laughing.
as the audience now expects, the cape disappears again. Amid the storm, another new visitor, Brendan, comes in wearing what else? The cape. And lo and behold, as Brendan perfectly blocks the cape from the view of the camera, it disappears again. But the audience isn't fooled for a minute. Now the pace starts to pick up. First, our villain makes a villainous exit. Then someone arrives wearing, you guessed it, the cape. But the next person is waiting in the wings, so the cape immediately disappears again, but is once again worn in by the next visitor. And thus concludes the episode of the Cape Caper from our 1992 show, Pure as the Driven Snow.
Cute.
Well, the funny thing with that was, too, is everybody that came in all said the same line, what a night. And by the time the last one came in, the entire audience, oh, what a night. And there you have it, characters, rubber chickens, and examples of ultimate shtick. As always, everyone seemed to have a good time, and so it's back to Andrea and Pat while Travis and I get ready for Act 3. About...
Here we are.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
So we'll have to have that explanation from Dick Schoen. He had a great explanation about the rubber chicken that he told. It was a great story. We may have that up there. But rubber chicken is important. It's vital. Just
It's
like
a gag that's been around forever. And of course we milk it for all.
We do. But you guys are actually more important than the rubber chicken, like being here with us tonight and doing everything you're doing. So if you want to enter the contest, just kind of put in, this is your last chance to enter. We're going to be doing the raffle. I want pizza in the Zoom. I don't know if there's anybody at FB or YouTube. It's a little glitchy, but that's all right. If you're there, like and share and comment on Facebook and subscribe and like and share on YouTube. I can't talk tonight, Patrick. Why don't you just take over? Go ahead.
Okay. Look at the heroine there.
Yes.
Yeah. All these shows too are going to be online, recorded online, and if you miss it or you want to share it, you're welcome to do that on Facebook, at least, and YouTube, of course. So please do that. We appreciate it. And again, if you'd like to be part of the fun, please do drop us a line. Go over to mscptheater.org, our website. Drop us a line. We'd love to get a hold of you and have you along for the ride. We can find something for you to do, I'm sure, whether you've had experience or not. So please, if you like what you see, join us, because we're pretty good people, I think, Andrea.
Yeah, I think we are. And as Brenda Piazza just said in Zoom, don't be a chicken. Join Schnackys.
We got to get her writing next year.
We got a lot of creative people. And Brenda's husband, Ken, plays the drums for us, and they're very talented, but they are, everyone has a part, and this is great. So we're really happy that you're still here. We're going to, last chance to enter. If you're watching live right now, we will have the winner next time that we come on. And we'll also have a couple Schnackys Got Talents after Travis and Frank are done. So we're going to take it back to Travis and Frank.
All right. So here we go with Act 3.
And looking at some classic melodrama shtick with Paula's teeth cleaning.
And you couldn't get your own?
No, but there's no one ever to answer that phone.
Well, our appointment book is quite filled. I believe your teeth clean.
Well, I'm going on a cruise in April with my friends, and I got to before that.
Well, that would be good. I don't know. Well, what if I look inside your mouth?
Paula's a travel agent, so a lot of the folks in the audience got that.
Is that all right? You don't mind? Holy hell, our clothes are... You believe it? Whoa, I can tell. I'll tell you what, after looking in your mouth, I suggest perhaps you leave your teeth, and we can clean it in the morning.
Leave my teeth here.
Leave your teeth, yeah.
Take them out.
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Come back tomorrow.
Got it? Okay. So next time the lady ever left her falsies on my door.
And of course, we've had married couples on stage.
Yeah. Like Sam and Paula several times.
Even that dirty old trunk. Wait a minute. What's in that trunk?
How should I know?
Well, if you're willing to pay me $5, I'll bet you you'll pay me 10.
If you insist.
And if you'll pay me 10, you'll probably pay even more. Let's see what's in that trunk. Oh, Chester!
That trunk is mine!
Out of the way, Pinhead!
That's a pin. Center! Give me that key!
Hands off!
Hands
Just so I get home.
Never! And to think, I used to be a lady killer!
Yeah, well, look at you when they drop dead.
Fun.
Oh.
Actually, this next one involves a kiss, which rarely happens on our stage. You know, it's so funny, but you know, it's just the way the shows are written. But this particular one, you know,
And usually,
the
yep,
kiss.
and usually when a kiss
interrupts-
does happen, when the kiss does happen, it's usually the catch. It causes the hero some consternation.
Excellent, thank you.
So what's wrong with being a dancer?
Dr. Good, have you? Oh, it's you.
Hi, big boy. They got my ankle fixed up all nice, see?
Well, good, then you should be going soon.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I could stick around and we could compare blood types or something.
I got work to do.
What's your hurry? Ouch! I guess my bum ankle ain't as strong as I thought it was. Give me a hand. Thanks ever so. Here's your reward.
The girlfriend, of course.
Ivy, come back! Ivy!
That's the whole point of a melodramatic kiss.
There you go.
This next one, Wendy's saga, is when Wendy March is always asked about her name, or what is your name, and she goes into this song, and it goes every time she gets her name requested. But because it happens so often, it keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller because people are getting tired of hearing it all the time.
My name is Wendy, Wendy March. I was brought up in an orphanage, you see. I have no father and no mother. I was found in a perambulator, afloat in the Potomac near D.C.
Wait a minute. You were found in a buggy? How awful!
Oh, it was. But you see, it was on that windy March day that the nuns found me, named me accordingly, and took me to the orphanage at St. Jude's. So when I'm feeling blue, in sad or unhappy moods, to cheer myself up, I just recall my life at St. Jude's. Oh, I love them like no other, the nuns who gave me shelter and saved me from this world.
Now, Nan Elliott is playing this part, and 4 children, and all 4 of them got involved with our shows. Stay tuned for the next clip for her youngest, who never wanted anything to do with the theater, and then the bug bit him.
And boy, what a mom! She was a mother superior.
And I believe she was pregnant with one of her children here.
Oh, really? Yeah. I remember one of the shows we had to keep
happened
letting
often.
her dress out every week. Oh, dear. So we're referring to as Hank's entrance, but this was her son, Hank, who had a great role in The Masked Canary and just blossomed. He loved it.
Woo! My God,
Really put his whole heart into it. In fact, he's auditioning now for a couple of shows in New York City.
Yeah, that's fantastic. He's such a talented young man. The next
Yes,
one,
he is.
we have always kind of encouraged our audience to be a little rude. That's with the booing and the hissing and the cheering, and maybe occasionally throwing out the odd comment during a performance.
I'll let you know when you bring me the money.
Wait! You mean you're not going to let me know until I bring you the money?
That's what he just said.
And I'm hurting just like I told you last night.
Ongoing
Got
battle.
their own Dave Chandler in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kate,
Okay.
you know, we do tend to make parodies of songs, and so this next one is my villainous character pantomiming to a particular. The character's name is Bo Weevil.
Now he thinks of himself as he beats, as he plies little waves from the street. The girl knows what he's picked her. There is no escape from Mr. Bowie. He's the man with a milliner's touch. That doesn't do much. Oh, his greed can barely quench.
Very cute.
That's the best part of that song is it insults him as he goes along.
Yeah, yeah. Now, this next one, we mentioned merengue earlier. This all started with one bit that we did, gosh, I can't remember what year, but it was a bunch of old folks in an old folks' home sitting around, bored to tears, nothing to do. And the orderly came in pushing a cart of some sort and was wearing a headphones with a little transistor radio. And one by one, he would go around and put these earphones on the ears of these old folks. One of them would start shaking a bottle of pills in a certain rhythm. One of them would start banging on a table. One of them would bang a deck of cards on a table. Anyway, it turned into this rhythm section. Well, we did this a couple more times. The next time we did the show or this routine, a bunch of the folks decided to go to the beach. So they did a similar rhythm section on the beach. Well, this particular one you're going to see now is out west, and they all decided they would go to a dude ranch. So let's roll this clip.
How you doing, pilgrims? Come on in. Welcome to the Happy Trails Dude Ranch. My name is Duke. We got lots of activities planned for you today.
Them mean chairs smell good. I can hardly wait for supper.
It's gonna be a noisy ride back into town.
We'll be going for a hay ride first, so
Barbecued beans.
gonna go check and see if the wagon is loaded with hay.
Hey!
I said I'm gonna go see if the wagon is loaded with hay.
Hey!
Yes, dear. Hey! I wonder what's beneath the floor. Probably better scrubbing the barn floor. Well, this'll get your heart started. Come on over here and try this stuff.
She's got her foot stuck in a bucket. So it's just another musical instrument. Your foot in the bucket. Pretty catchy little tune, huh?
We're ready to go now. The wagon is loaded and we'll load of hay.
What did he say? He said, let's all go for a roll in the
That was a lot of
Cute,
fun.
cute. Yeah, too much fun.
And here we go, back to classic villain lines.
There you go.
Women are such simple creatures. You put something sparkly in front of them and they'll do anything. A little bling here, a little bling there, and they're putty in my hands.
Women are putty in my hands.
Yes. This next one is kind of a role reversal that we had never done before, where we have the villain actually becomes a good guy, right?
Yep.
And catches popcorn.
A little popcorn catch.
I just don't feel it. What? No, this can't be happening.
Oh, yes, it can.
I haven't been beaten by that girl since gym class. Oh, I think I'm gonna go find a priest that can help me the next time.
Oh, Harold, it's not too late for you.
Oh, what's this funny feeling right here? Even though I try, I can't really get angry. It's like it's all calming down.
Wow, Harold!
Even though I try, I really like the sound of wishing everyone some cheers. Even though I try, I get a little nervous that my chin.
You know, and with that, we come to the end of Travis.
Yeah.
And my part of the show. We have enjoyed sharing our fond memories with you and hope you can venture to Mendon next year and see us back on stage and in person. Here's to another 40 years of Schnacky fun. And
Amen.
Andrea,
You bet.
back to you.
They're having a lot of fun, I think, don't you, Andrea, with your mic on? Is your mic on, Andrea?
All
Oh
right,
my
so
gosh.
I
I tell
tried.
you, God, I don't know. See,
I've
this is
noticed
why
there's a
she
piece of
doesn't do the
hair.
technical stuff.
Okay. Sorry, I just was checking out my hair. All right, so listen.
Oh,
We have Schnackys Got Talent. We have some talented
yeah.
Schnackys. So this first one is a dedication to the villains. Our own Maria Halfman singing You're No
Yes.
Good.
Feeling better now that we're through. Feeling better 'cause I'm over you. I learned my lesson and left a scar. Now I see how you really are. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I broke a heart, gentle and true. Well, I broke a heart over someone like you. I beg his forgiveness, I'm bending knee. I wouldn't blame him if he said to me, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm telling you now, baby, that I'm going my way. Forget about you, baby, 'cause I'm leaving today. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. Oh, no, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good.
All
I
right.
think she's very good, actually.
Yeah,
She did a
yeah.
great
So
job.
does Brenda. On Zoom.
Brenda.
Rocket baby, she's good. Brenda
Oh,
Piazza.
okay.
Then
Ah.
someone who is has the pseudonym of Margot Murray. There's about 6 Margot Murrays on Zoom. One of them said, "What a
Oh.
talent!" So that's very nice. So yay, Maria. Okay, our next one is Jean Nichols.
Yes.
And you remember what song she's doing?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
American the Beautiful.
No.
It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I've got a little story I think you should know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a
All right.
Yeah, very good.
That
Very
is
nice.
an homage. Oh, that beautiful sky. That is an homage to Schnacka Blanca, I think. They sang that in Schnacka Blanca, I believe.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's
And
our own Dodger Chiro, and he's a big
yeah,
fan of
yeah.
Sinatra.
Yeah, and I think he's under
Makes
the
sense.
pseudonym of Margot Murrayson because he just said Francis Albert Sinatra, homage, yay.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's him.
Anyway,
Everybody's speaking Margot tonight, or what?
we got a lot of Margos tonight. I don't know. She's got a lot of
Oh,
fans
that's
out
good.
there, which is awesome. No, it's all good. Our last one, we wanted to highlight a lot of things, and one of the things we do for almost every show is we do a patriotic number. And one of the fabulous musicians, we have the drums. Last year we had Pam doing the piano. We had Megan the year before. We had John Gabriel. We had Hugh. We had
Tony.
Suvia. We had all these great people. But Tony Giovanetti has been the most constant person in our band. And he always is there for us for audio and everything. And so, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, Tony, we love you. Tony, Marnie are the musicians for this, and Tom Kaza and Jeannie Bideman are the singers, and they have this beautiful patriotic rendition.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free.
Let us all be grateful for a land so fair as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America.
Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the folded plain. America, America, God shall
Yeah.
Yeah, I
God bless
didn't know that
America.
God Bless America had that. That's
That
not the right word. Preamble
it
to
was
it
like a
before.
pre-verse or something. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
something that we didn't know. We thought it was another song because we were looking for the
yeah,
copyright, and that's part of
yep,
God Bless America. So,
yeah. Who
and
knew? By Leonard Cohen,
yeah,
I
and the
believe.
arrangement they did was spectacular. We love our country. Our country needs blessings, as it always does. But it's such a blessing to have so many talented people to pay
It
homage
is.
to, our beautiful country. And thanks to Margot for editing that. She did a great job with all the pictures
Yes,
and
thank you,
everything.
Margot. Margot
Can't wait to
rocks.
go
We know
visit
that.
after
I
we
know.
can. All right. So you guys
Exactly.
are
Do we have
probably
a
like,
winner, by the way?
we do. Are you
We
guys
do?
ready? All right, yeah.
Let's hit it.
Marilyn Herky, honey, you won. So just if you
Awesome.
want to in the chat, you can just do a thing to all panelists, and you could give us your address so we could send you the gift certificate. Congratulations. Marilyn has been watching
Okay.
us every night. She's a lovely
Wow.
lady, and so glad that I picked her name because she is so cute. And we appreciate her and her daughter. They come every year. So I'm really glad that I'm glad everybody wins, but I just want to give a shout out to Marilyn. So
Yep.
we have a winner.
We have a
Our
winner.
Schnackys Got Talents done.
Our Schnackys Got Talents done, but we have to remind people.
Kind of celebrate our 9 days, and that's Margot and I and you hosting. So you'll get the magic of you'll do the commercials, but you're still hosting, so you can join if you want.
She got the mine, I got the shaft, ladies and gentlemen.
No, please. You never get the shaft, please. So anyway, this is the thing. We want you guys back because we've got some fantastic content, and we appreciate that. And did I forget anything else, Patrick, or are we good? Because I don't want to forget anything.
I think we're good. I think it's time to sign off. So
yeah, so
with that,
back to you. And
gentlemen,
thank you, Travis and Frank. Back to you for one last moment.
Oh, they're
Love you.
I'm
All right. Thank you very much. This has been great. Frank, good to have you with me. Good to play villain again with you.
I had a
And
ball.
Remember,
in our hearts,
good.
you'll always be number one.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. No is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. 'Cause one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number, oh, worse than two. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Now I spend my time just making rhymes of yesterday.